So you've had years together. So why didn't they just leave instead of cheat? Can somebody answer that for me? If you knew you didn't want the relationship anymore, if you knew your heart was somewhere else, if you knew you were entertaining someone else, then why didn't you just leave? Why cheat? That's the question that keeps so many people awake at night. It isn't just the affair that hurts, it's realizing that someone had every opportunity to be honest and chose deception instead. Let's have that conversation today. I want you to picture this. You spent 15 years with someone. You built a home together. You've buried family members together. You've celebrated promotions, birthdays, anniversaries. You watch your children grow up. You stood beside them when no one else did. You believed you were building a forever. And then one day you discover there was someone else. Now your entire world changes. And the question that keeps running through your mind isn't just who were they? It's why didn't you just leave? Because if you were unhappy, why keep saying I love you? Why keep sleeping in the same bed? Why keep accepting birthday gifts? Why keep celebrating holidays? Why keep making future plans? Why keep introducing me as your partner while secretly investing in somebody else? See, if your heart had already left, why was your body still there? And here's the truth that nobody wants to talk about. Leaving requires one difficult conversation. Cheating requires hundreds of dishonest decisions. So I want you to think about that. There was the first conversation. There was the first text. There was the first deleted message. The first lie about where they were. The first time they looked you in the eyes, no, they weren't telling you the truth. The first time they came home pretending nothing had happened. None of that happens by accident. Cheating isn't one decision, it's a pattern of decisions. And somewhere along the way, they chose temporary gratification over protecting the commitment they made to you. And that truth hurts because it forces us to realize the betrayal wasn't just one moment. It was a series of moments where honesty was available, but they had chosen something different. Now, let me teach you something. Many people ask, did they cheat because they stopped loving me? Sometimes relationships do become unhappy, and sometimes people do grow apart. Sometimes conflicts go unresolved. Those are realities that can exist, but being unhappy does not automatically lead someone to cheat. Many people in relationships end honestly, and many people ask for counseling. Many people separate before starting a new relationship. Cheating isn't the only option available to someone who's unhappy, and that's why it's important to separate relationship problems from the decisions to betray trust. A struggling relationship may explain why someone felt disconnected. It does not excuse dishonesty. Accountability still does matter. So let's be real. Here's what hurts the most. It wasn't just that they found someone else. It's that they kept coming home pretending that everything was normal. They kissed you with the same mouth they lied with. They held your hand while holding someone else's attention. They let you continue investing your heart while they quietly withdrew theirs. And that's what people struggle to recover from. It's not just the affair, it's the deception. Because once someone makes you question your reality, you start questioning yourself. Was I blind? How did I not see this? Did everybody else know? Was I the only one believing in us? Those are the questions that can stay with someone long after the relationship ends. Now we're going to talk about the conversation that we need to have. I'm going to ask you something. If someone was truly done with the relationship, why keep accepting your loyalty? Why let you continue making sacrifices? Why let you keep believing you were building a future together? Because sometimes people don't leave because leaving causes them something either their home, their finances, their comfort, their stability, the image. They wanted the security of the relationship, but yet they wanted the excitement of the new one. But a committed relationship isn't designed to be a safety net while somebody explores other options. That commitment, it means protecting the relationship even when it's hard. Let's talk about it in the comments. I really want your opinion. If someone knew that they were unhappy, why not leave first? Do you think that cheating is ever the result of one decision, or is it a series of choices? What hurts more, the affair itself or the months of lies that came before it? Could you ever trust someone again if they had months to tell you the truth but chose not to? Let's have a respectful conversation in the comments. Someone reading your comment may realize they're not alone. Here's what I wanted you to remember, today's lesson. If someone wanted to leave, they had the right to leave. They had the right to end the relationship, and they had the right to say that they were unhappy. They had the right to walk away honestly. What they didn't have the right to do is to keep you emotionally committed while they quietly committed themselves to someone else. That was wrong. Never confuse someone's inability to leave honestly with your inability to be loved, because their choices belong to them. Your value was never determined by someone else's lack of integrity. Protect your peace, know your worth, and never lower your standards just because someone else lowered theirs. If this conversation spoke to your heart, I wrote this Surviving the Cheater for people who are trying to make sense of the betrayal without losing themselves in the process. Inside my new book, you'll learn how to stop blaming yourself for someone else's choices, why your mind keeps replaying the betrayal, how to rebuild your confidence after your trust has been broken, some practical exercises to help you heal emotionally and regain your peace, how to recognize the difference between hope, denial, and genuine rebuilding. Because healing doesn't begin when they finally explain what they did. Healing begins when you stop letting your choices define your future. And if you're ready to start choosing yourself again, pick up a copy of Surviving the Cheater and begin your journey from heartbreak to healing. It is now on Amazon. I will see you on the next video.